Hello guys, today I am going to explain a frequent pattern growth algorithm. Frequent pattern growth algorithm in a very simple manner. As if I have explained the a priori growth in the same manner, I will explain the FP growth algorithm also. So let us explain with an example here. So again, I am going to take the same item IDs and the same support count I have taken here. But this is my list of items in the given 4 transactions, and this is my support count which I have already uploaded in the previous video. So here if you take for each and every item ID, I'm going to sort according to the descending order. I'm going to sort and write according to the descending order. That is from the highest to the lowest value I have written on my item IDs. This is the very first step in the frequent pattern growth algorithm. So writing all this in some order, that is from the highest to the lowest, we have to write it here. And then we have to sort your items also in the same manner. But here actually the list of items in my given transactions are, these are my given transactions and the list of items. So here I am having K, A, D, B. This is my first set. Let us suppose take a K, A, D, B. This is my first set. But I am going to write according to these order. So what is my first step here? K, A, D, B. But as A is the first one, first I will write A and then B and then D and then K, as K is the least one. So that means I am going to write all my items also in some order. In some order I am going to write all my list of items. So in the same way I have to write it for the T200 transaction, T300 transaction and T400 transaction also. All the items I am going to write in some sorting form. I am going to write it. Now next one is generation of the tree. So how to generate the tree means, first step is scan the transaction T100. What is my first transaction? My transaction is the T100. Now how I am going to generate the tree, as that is the initial tree here. First I am going to write what is the first set A, but how many times it is repeated? Only one time, so I have no represent it like a node. And next followed by B is there, so I have written like B. And next followed by D is there, so I have written like D node. And then K I have written K. But for all these items I have written the count as 1 only. Why? Because one time only it is repeated in the first transaction, that is the T100. Next we will go to the transaction T200. What is the T200 here? Here if you observe here, what is the T200? I am having the A, B, D, C and E. What is my A here? A is 2. Why? Because here it is already count of 1 is there. I am going to, as that is repeated in the second transaction, I am going to update it with the value 2. And next, what about B here? B also it is updated with 2. Then D also again it is repeated, so I have written like 2. And C, it is also, C is not there. See, if you observe, C is not there in the first transaction. So I am going to add one node to the D, so that C is with a count of 1 and E is with a count of 1. So as it is, the previous K node will be written here. So this is for the T200 transaction. And if you take the T300 transaction again, see here I am having the A is there, so I have incremented my A count value with 3. And next B here, B will be incremented with 3. And next C and E is there, so I have written my, for B I am going to generate one more tree here. But for B I am going to write the one more tree like C will be with a count of 1 and E will be with a count of 1. And next, what is the previous tree? I am having the nodes with the D. So for the D again the same tree will be written, and for the K as it is the same tree will be written. But wherever A, B, C, E is repeated, so we are going to increment the values with 3. So that is for this transaction, this is my tree that is generated. And for this for the fourth transaction, see here again how many elements are there? I am having A, B, D is there. So A will be incremented, B will be incremented and D will be incremented. Why? Because D, for the D in the previous tree it is having the value 2 only there, but here I have updated with the 3 value here. And next, what is my final tree? This is my final tree which has been generated here with the support count of, what is the support count of A? Here it is 4. What is the support count of B? 4. and for the D it is 3, and for the C it is here C. Here one value is there for the C and here one value. Both if you are going to combine, we will get the support count of 2 will be there, and E also we will get the 2 will be there. So this is my final tree. And next for the item we are having the, see, let us take the, now we have to generate, first I will write the frequent item, frequent patterns that has to be generated. We have to figure it out, that one. So here what I will do here, as I am having the, while writing your conditional pattern base here, first what I will do means, I will take these items, I will write from the bottom to the top here. So first I will write the E and then C, D and B. Why? Because anyway A is in the topmost in the list, we will not specify that A node. And see here how to write the condition pattern base. So for the frequent item E, first I have to write the first column like conditional pattern base. Conditional pattern base. How to write the conditional pattern base? How many number of paths are there for the item node E? That many number of paths will be written for the condition pattern base. So let us see in the final tree here how many times your E, that means what are the paths where E is generated, E node is generated, means see, this is the one first path, that is A, B, C and E is there. So but I will write only till here, I will write till here, I will write, there is no need of writing this E node again. So just I will write this is one path and this is the another path, that means A, B, D and C. See here, but what is the count here? What is the count of E here? Here it is already 1 is there. The same E value I am going to, same count value I am going to write it here. Right? So this is the way how to write the conditional pattern base. Now let us see for the node. Let us see for the node, that is C here. For the C, how many number of paths are there? See here. AB is one path. And for the C here, ABD is the another path is there. C. We have written the two paths here for the C. Next for the D, how many paths are there? For the D, how many paths are there? A, B is the one path. This is the one path that which we are having. So A, B, they have written only one path here. And for the B, how many paths are there? Obviously only we are having the A will be there. See here only one path is there. So this is the way how to write the condition pattern base. So for the condition pattern base, we will write how your nodes, what are the paths that how your item will be reached here. That particular path only we will write in the conditional pattern base. Next step is we have to write the condition frequent pattern tree. Condition frequent pattern tree we have to write down. So how to write the condition pattern tree means it's very simple here. So just we have to write how many number of common items are there in these particular item set here. How many number of common items are there in the particular frequent item set. Only that we will write it here. So here we are having, if we take these two particular transactions, we have taken only A, B here. And if you take if you take for the C set, I am having AB is there and here also AB is there, but how many times here? It is repeated 2. So here also I am going to write it like 2 here. And for the D, we are having the AB, only AB is there, only one item set is there. So I will write directly AB here. And for the B, we are having A, 4 is there and here I will write 4. But here see, for the E set, we are having C is also repeated commonly here. So I can write the C item set also, which is commonly repeated here. Okay. And next step is how to generate the frequent patterns. This is the last step. Then how to write the frequent patterns means, see here. So let us take the example of the first set, that is the see here, just I will take the example of this particular set here, that is AB. I am having, let us assume I am having only AB is there, but I am going to combine this AB with this particular item. So what are the frequent pattern item set that which I will get? AB, comma, E also I will get here. This is my frequent pattern that is generated, but with a count of 2. The count of 2. Next, if you take the item C here, what are the items that which I am having here? A, B and C also I will write with the pattern count of 2. Here I am having the pattern count of 2 is there. Support count of 2 is there. The support count of 2 I have written. Next I am having the AB is there and D is there. So what is my values here? A, B, D. And what is the support count here? 3 value is there and here 3. And next what is the support count of A here? What is the support count of A here? And here we are having the A is there, but I am going to combine it with the B here. So I will get AB with a frequent item set support count of 4. So finally these are my frequent pattern that is generated based upon the frequent item tree generation. So I hope you understand this video. Thank you for watching this video, guys.